Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Fish Before Work episode. Today I'm rocking with my new BFS setup. Later this year in July, I'll be going to Canada, and I want to BFS fish when I'm up there because I think that'll be the coolest thing ever. So I've been doing some research on BFS stuff and have chosen to buy a few BFS, rods and reels, right? So it's going to take me a second to get used to this setup, but this is a 610 medium light Cashin Z2 Element BFS series with a 8-to-1 and 8-to-1 gear ratio arc gravity reel. All right, and I've got it spooled up with 6-pound monofilament. Need to get everything set correctly before I backlash. Whoops. It's going to be a learning process, but I'm excited for the prospect of being able to fish. Oh, wow, that was good. Fish super light lures for big smallmouth. Oh, got one already. Second cast. Okay, that was awesome. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, I'm sold. This is the Megabass Koyu, or Caillou, like the dang cartoon character. My friend Aaron whooped my butt on this bait, with this bait last year. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time that I give that lure a try. So let's throw that guy back. Wipe my hands off real quick, get my towel out. And the reel's still not set correctly. I almost backlashed pretty bad on that cast. But once we get all the settings dialed in, I think what we've got here is a super deadly tool to add to my repertoire here. All right, so we backlashed a few times there. It's gonna be a process of getting the brakes set how we need them and setting the spool tension, all that good stuff. All right, tighten the brakes up. Spool tension feels good. Still think my drag might be a little loose. That might be causing some of that. We'll get the hang of it here. Oh man, what a good, that's great amount of distance right there. I haven't casted it left-handed yet. I'm just doing little softball pitches, but we will get the hang of this thing. It throws this lure right here like a dream, and it walks it well. I've got it tied with a loop knot, right? I like to fish these walking baits in these top waters that swivel on with loop knots. Helps it walk a little bit more. Still backlashing a little bit. That is plenty enough distance. I'm not even getting through half of the spool and doing that either. So we've been experiencing a bit of a cold front, or a definite cold front. It was like 40 degrees a few days ago. Having to thumb the spool quite a bit there, so it's not set exact. Oh, I missed him. It's not set exactly how it needs to be. Oh, he missed it again. How are you missing it? It ain't that big of a bait. They want it though. I need to chill out a little bit. All right, so there's a pretty good bomb cast. So that spool tension adjustment definitely helped. Don't really want to fasten the drag down much more. I'd love to hook a fish that pulls that clicker drag, because these BFS reels do have clicking drag, which I think is going to be a really addictive, neat feature. Oh, got him. Oh, he came off. Just missed it. There's fish right there. Really neat. Missed him again. This is not a big fish if he's not able to eat the Koyu. I really want to learn how to make baseball casts with my left hand, because haven't quite mastered that yet. I usually have to have two hands on the spool, or two hands on the rod, in order to do that. right, let's see if we can get a good. It wasn't quite as close as I wanted to. Still trying to figure out the rod action. This rod's rated from 1/8 to 7/16, so just under half an ounce. And I wouldn't put it to that extent, but this was a rod that Tactical Baskin suggested, and I tend to take most of what they suggest as gospel. So they've been BFS fishing for bass for, oh, what a blow up, for years. I just missed it. For years. So the wind switched, so we're gonna go fish this other bank. I'm gonna retrace my steps. We're gonna become the Koyu master, because I think this bait is gonna be absolutely deadly. So that was a pretty risky cast in terms of backlashing, that overhand cast, right? Not only was that a risky cast, oh, got him that time. A little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Nah. Risky, I was gonna say it's a risky cast in terms of getting the fish out. Oh Lord, here we go. I pray for no poison ivy. All right, let's see. Test the strength of this rod. I don't want to high stick him. All right, there we go. Another fish on the Koyu. Come here, buddy. Nice. I'm gonna come over where my next cast is gonna be, so it's a little easier to throw him back. I just think that this bait is killer for pressured fish, you know, when things aren't ideal. And I just think it's gonna be the coolest thing. Like, he barely tagged that thing. So, all right, guys. Pretty average sized fish for this pond. Put him back. Thanks for playing, buddy. Oh, oh, oh. Gosh, he fouled it up big time. Unless I've got him. No, he just fouled it up. Got the knot, or no, threw it into some grass and fouled it up. He did a good one on that. Sharp hooks. Ooh, not a good cast. All right, that proved to me right there that we have got a nice reel. That was poor on my part, was not good as soon as it hit the water. Now, that's something I want to note. When you go up to Canada, I tell you what, a lot of times these fish hit just as soon as it hits the water. So having a smaller profile bait that they can, you know, swallow before you even think to set the hook, because usually when you let it hit the water, you're not always paying attention yet. I think that's going to be key too, because they kind of just hook themselves. Those larger profile baits, if you don't lean into them, it can be tougher to hook them. This guy pretty much hooked himself, and he hooked himself good too, man. Nice, love it. Had a feeling this is going to happen. Despite the cold front, we have perfect topwater conditions. Oh, that should be a catch. Oh gosh, knocked it out of the water. Came off. I think that, I don't know what in the world just happened. Knocked it out of the water, bro. Yep, there he is. Wow. Definitely a good little fight on this rod. These fishes aren't quite big enough to give a huge fight. Easy. Easy. That was a thwippy cast right there. That's a backlash cast. I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, what a hit, dude. God, George. Now that we've kind of got the reel somewhat dialed in, I need to I need to not fish and just go toss in a open space. But reel's pretty much dialed in. I can take it to, holy crap, what a terrible cast. Take it to the pond, the other pond with the big fish, and try to catch a big girl on this bait. And I think that that would just be an absolute party. If we hooked into like a, oh, we got a little bit of a backlash there. Hooked into a 3 to 4 pound caliber fish on this thing, it would be nuts. So, it'd be nuts. Absolutely crazy.